Next, let's queer up politics. At HRC, Jill Biden calls Donald Trump a bully and danger to our country. First Lady Dr. Jill Biden delivered a powerful address at the Human Rights Campaign's Equality in Action Conference in Virginia. Speaking at the Sheraton Pentagon Center near Washington, D.C., Biden captivated attendees with her message. She was introduced by Human Rights Campaign President Kelley Robinson. Biden's speech follows the launch of the Biden-Harris campaign's Out for Biden-Harris, an LGBTQ plus voter initiative aimed to energize the community ahead of crucial elections. This initiative, as covered by Queer News Tonight, aims to re-engage and mobilize the nearly 11,000 LGBTQ plus volunteers pivotal in the 2020 electoral victory. Speaking to an audience of more than 500, the First Lady offered her insights and highlights of the achievements of the administration. The crux of her address centered on condemning the bullying by President Donald Trump. She characterized Trump as a bully and deemed him, quote, dangerous to the LGBT community, to our families, to our country, end quote. Biden asserted that while progress has been made, there's still much work ahead. She highlighted a climate of eroding freedoms, with state laws increasingly targeting LGBTQ plus rights. She mentioned, quote, just last month, we had to fend off more than 50 anti-gay amendments that Republicans tried to force into the government funding bill, end quote. As momentum builds, Biden's address stands as a pivotal moment in the ongoing fight for equality and representation. And I just have to say, this is really what representation looks like. You've got kind of Melania Trump showing up at a log cabin Republicans, and Donald Trump, whenever he can, trying to, say that he supports us while at the same time stacking the Supreme Court against us. Mm-hmm. And I love the simplicity of really calling him out for the simple behavior of being a bully. Yeah. I've seen a post going around a lot that just shows a picture of Biden that just says, he's the far better human, by a ton, and there's no comparison. Right. You don't have to look at the sex scandals and the hush money and all this kind of stuff. He's just a bully and a bad person. Mm-hmm. Yeah. For us as a country.
And I can't believe that more people don't see that. Yeah. Dr. Jill is gorgeous. I love the yellow girl.
Yes, the equal sign matching the yellow equal sign.
I love that. I love that.
And she's got a gay style.
And or whatever. But you look amazing, Mama. And I love how she takes that stage and talks for us and talks the real deal. A bully, that is a word that we can all understand, right? And if you look up the word bully, there should be a picture of Trump there, in the dictionary, because he is that horrible human being. Mm-hmm. The things that he does and says would not be allowed by any other politician ever in life, I had the unfortunate conversation with a millennial over at Miami Beach Pride about how, they're not in it for Biden, right? Because he's too old and they're blaming all these things on Biden, right? The reality that all the things that Biden has to deal with now were put in place by Trump. Mm-hmm. Why don't people see that? I don't understand. What, the biggest bully in school, that guy or that girl that you avoided in school, right? You knew when the bell rang, you were like, shit, I don't want to go that way because he or she is there. That is Trump. And you want this person to lead our country?
Horrible. Well, I think she may lack some of the immediate dynamism of Michelle Obama, but there is no doubt that First Lady Dr. Jill Biden is on our side, like her husband, and we are really lucky to have such an intelligent, the opposite of Melania, an intelligent person.
Come on, Doc.
Working alongside us. Meanwhile, like you said, we should never forget that Melania, the bitch queen of the log cabin Republicans, once wore a jacket in public that said, I really don't care, do you? No, Melania, we don't care about you or your husband.
I forgot about that jacket. I kind of wanted it for a second. I'm not gonna lie.
You could get away with wearing it.
Oh my God.
She ruined it.
Yes.
No, you can't.
She ruined it. I would never buy that after she wore it. You kidding me?